Hey, what's up everyone? Paul from Grindhouse Funhouse, and welcome to my latest collection update. This one is for the month of October and November 2020. Hope you're doing well. We are inching ever closer to that vaccine they've been working on since the beginning of the pandemic, but we still have a few more months to go through. Christmas and New Year's is down the crapper. Hopefully you do have people in your small circle you can at least, do stuff with. I'm grateful that I do, so hang in there. And other than that, so many videos in the works. I'm trying to shoot 2-3 of them in advance now, so I can always have one at the ready every week. Obviously, it's something I should have done from the jump. But hey, it takes a while for me to get ideas in motion. That's how I roll. Just an example, I've wanted to build my own shells for my VHS tapes and came up with the way I wanted it to look back in January, and just today I'm gonna hang those up. So yeah, always slow going. So I got DVDs to start this up, just these 3 right here, and first up will be Folks, a 1992 comedy with Tom Selleck, Don Amici, directed by Ted Kotcheff, a Canadian who directed First Blood. His other big comedy was Weekend at Bernie's. This came out 1992. I actually remember seeing this in theaters back in the day. And this is my mom sending this to me as a gift just randomly in the mail. So thank you, Mom, for this. It's very nice. It is a terrible movie. It is god-awful, but in a twisted, weird sort of way. It's pretty much Don Amici suffering from Alzheimer, and he does some crazy shit around like Florida and stuff, and Tom Selleck has to keep track of him and all that stuff. It's not that good, but I dig it, and it is a Anchor Bay release right here. You can never go wrong with Anchor Bay. I do have a few in my collection right here. So there you go, folks. And then we lost the Maestro, master of all scoring movies and all that. Back in July, I speak, of course, of Ennio Morricone. Since I won't have a chance to see him conduct an orchestra live, I decided why not buy DVDs of his doing performances. And the first one I got, because I got 2. The first one I got is Arena Concerto, right here. And this was recorded live at the Arena Verona in Italy on September 28, 2002. And this was released in 2007 on DVD right here. And what do we have as cues on here? We have Cinema Paradiso, Once Upon a Time in America, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, obviously, Once Upon a Time in the West. We have Casualties of War, and all that good stuff. You can see the back right here if you could read this. But yeah, always wanted to see the Maestro live. Obviously, I won't be able to anymore, but this is the next best thing. And I'm gonna watch it like on a big screen, 75-inch, so I can't wait to check it out. And then the other one is titled Morricone Conducts Morricone, and look how it shakes right here. And this one was recorded live at the Philharmonic in Gasteiz, Munich. I'm sure I'm not saying this right. October 28, 2004. And I'm guessing it's pretty much the same kind of music cues. We got The Untouchables, Once Upon a Time in the West, A Fistful of Dynamite, The Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and as they say, many, many more. So there you go. I'm going to show you the back right here. This recently came out on Blu-ray, and I looked up at the specs, and on the DVD, the sound has the Dolby Digital 5.1 mix, and on the Blu-ray, it does not. I don't know why. That is a weird choice not to include this. So, go with the DVD. If you want to, buy this up, you'll get much, much better sound. So yeah, that is it. So now on to Blu-rays. I did an Arrow Shocktober 2020 Blu-ray haul video, which I'll link up at the end of this video. and in the description below. And I also did one for Kino Lorbert's on Shocktober sale. That video will be known as the Kino Lorber / Scorpion Releasing / Code Red November 2020 Blu-ray haul. And I was a bit late to release it as another Shocktober video, so I made it a regular haul video, and it will be up in a few days after this one, so be on the lookout for it if you enjoy my hauls and unboxings and whatnot. So Blu-rays, this pile of Blues came from two different places, Amazon.ca and wowhd.ca. The first batch I'll show you is from wowhd.ca, and it is Shaft, the 2019 released. The second movie for Samuel L. Jackson playing John Shaft, and Richard Roundtree came back for this, and this time around he played his dad in this one, but in the 2000 movie he played his uncle, so I don't know why the switch up. I did a review of this back when it came out in June 2019. I'll link it in the description below. And it's an okay movie. It's not it's not that exciting. It was cool to see Richard Roundtree again. He looks like it's always the cool motherfucker that he is. But other than that, it was just all right. So there you go. And then the other wowhd.ca Blu-ray that I bought is Mobsters, a 1991 movie starring a lot of new up-and-comers. We have like Christian Slater, Patrick Dempsey, Richard Greco, Costas Mandelor, F. Murray Abrams in this, Lara Flynn Boyle, Anthony Quinn. This was directed by, who did this? Michael Kabrelnikov. I don't know who that guy is, but I remember also seeing this in theaters back in 1991 when I was 14. I sort of remember good things. We'll see. I picked this up because, well, I wanted to see it again. But also, 1991 is like my favorite year of movies, because that's the year that, I'd say, that gave my love of movies came from that year. All the awesome movies I saw that year. I want to say that Mobster was one of them, but 1991 was like my fetish year when it comes to cinema. And next year, I kind of want to do, for the 30th anniversary of 1991, go through a couple of 1991 picks, and I feel like Mobsters might be one of them. So we shall see. So there you go. Up next, I got a lot of Scream Factory titles. For some reason, Amazon.ca Canada had a lot of like sales on titles, and those were titles on my want list of releases that came out maybe the year before or 2 years before. And then I find, you know what, I'm just going to pull the trigger. The first ones I'll show you, this is not a Scream Factory, this is the Arrow RoboCop Awesome Limited Edition set. As you can see, it is just one of the best releases in the last months, year. And then, well, as the completist that I am, well, I had to get the other two. So I got RoboCop 2 from Scream Factory, directed by Irvin Kershner, E of Star Wars and whatnot. There's a new 2K scan of the Interpositive. Got an audio commentary, a new making of RoboCop 2. This got shit on when it came out. Like, it wasn't as, obviously the first one is a masterpiece. It's just my God, a classic action movie from the 80s on par with like Die Hard and stuff. But RoboCop 2 it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So I'm going to show you if you can see the extras here. The only thing I didn't get with this one is the slipcover. So, if you're watching me and you like me and you don't like having your slipcover on your RoboCop 2 Scream Factory Blu-ray, then send it to me and I'll put it on this. So there you go. And then I got, obviously, RoboCop 3, the least of all three RoboCops. Fred Decker directed this. He of many movies like the one I'm forgetting right now, that it's right there. Why am I forgetting the title? I'm going to put the title right now here because I'm super blanking right now. But yeah, RoboCop 3. And then for this one, Frank Miller did the story and the screenplay. John Burke took over Peter Weller's role as RoboCop. Nancy Allen was in this. Rip Thorn is in this. And there you go. It's been a while since I've seen this one, so I'm kind of blanking on a lot of things. But yeah, as I remember it, it's not that good. So there you go, RoboCop 3. Then the other Scream Factory titles I got, I went for the Critters collection. This was on sale for like a few weeks. Even in the States, I saw the prices drop. And that's where I got it in the States. It came up to like 40 bucks Canadian. And then it got even lower on prices like last week for Black Friday. And I would have saved like 10 bucks if I waited like a week or two. But you know, how would I have known? I don't know. The only thing that sucks is it got dented right here. And I'm not a fan of that. So there you go. But yeah, the Critters series, you know, this came about because of I want to say the success of like Gremlins, you know. And we got all 4 movies on here. I've seen the first one, obviously. This is directed by Stephen Eric and Emmett Walsh in this. D. Wallace Stone is in this. Scott Grimes, you know. So, and then we got Critters 2, the main course. This I have not seen yet. And Mick Garris, you know, Sleepwalkers fame and all the the movies he does now with like a lot of anthologies of horror and stuff like that, and the podcast he has with Fangoria. You should listen if you're a fan. So there you go, Critters 2. Then we have Critters 3 right here. This was directed by Christine Peterson. Don't know who that is. And this is Leonardo DiCaprio's debut movie. That's right. He started in Critters 3, the poor bastard. And then we have Critters 4 right here, that they go to outer space. I'm sure it's a delightful watch right here. So there you go, the Critters collection. Then a few more Scream Factories. I got Pumpkinhead right here, directed by the awesome Stan Winston. He of Terminator fame, Predator, created all those amazing, you know, costumes and stuff. And this was like his directorial debut, I believe. Lance Henriksen is in this, playing the dad of a kid. He's really sweet in this movie until, you know, something horrible happened to his kid, and then goes batshit and summons a demon to, you know, get revenge on people. But I thought it was pretty nice, like a backwood, southern-like horror movie. I really dug it. Like, I even got the sequel that I bought before this one. I have yet to watch. I doubt it's as good as this one. But yeah, I really enjoyed Pumpkinhead right here. And then I got 2 John Carpenter classics. First one being Assault on Precinct 13. You know, I always love those kind of movies where it all happens like in one night and in one location. This is a great example of that kind of movie. This would make a great double bill with The Warriors. And I need to rewatch it. It's been years since I've seen this, so now I'm going to get to see a pristine copy of Assault on Precinct 13. Then I got 1996, I believe, or 1995. 1995 version of Village of the Damned from Carpenter with Christopher Reeves and Kirstie Alley, Linda Kozlowski, the wife of Crocodile Dundee, and Michael Paré. I thought that was boring as hell, to be honest with you. It's cool that it was John Carpenter. It was one of the last movies on his filmography I have yet to see, but I thought it was just pretty dull. Pretty dull. The kids were just awful in this. Not just because they were evil, just, you know, as actors as well. But at least it was nice to see Christopher Reeves right before, I think it was his accident, like it was 6 months prior to this, before, he got what happened to him. But yeah, Village of the Damned right here. And I don't have the the slipcover for this one either, or this one either, or this one either. So, you know, again, if you like me and if you like this channel and if you want me to have all the slipcovers that I want, then, you know, send them my way. Why not? And then finally, when it comes to the Blu-rays and Scream Factory, I got Silent Night, Deadly Night, 1984, slasher movie, Christmas, Santa. This was quite... this was boycotted when it came out back in 1982. I actually posted a picture of that was in New York City, I believe, right as it was snowing, protesters outside movie theaters. This is on my Instagram, I posted this. Would you believe I've never seen this? I know. I feel terrible, but I have it now. And this is definitely a Christmas watch for this year. I'm even tempted to do perhaps a review, although I've done too many Christmas movie reviews as of late. I did Fat Man and I did Toys of Terror. But I don't know, I'll do it. But I can't wait to watch this one. And again, no slipcover, so send that to me. If you want to. So yeah, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Cannot wait to check it out. So that is it for Blu-rays. On to vinyl soundtracks. All these vinyl soundtracks I'm going to show you came from one store, -1, and that is Au 33 Tours here in Montreal. All online purchases. I miss the sheer joy of just going to that store and browsing through all the used vinyl bins and stumbling upon a vinyl you weren't expecting to see there, and have that feeling of joy coursing through your body that you just don't get from seeing a soundtrack appear on their website Saturday mornings when they drop their entire inventory they got during the week. It's not as fun, but at least there's always one or two choice picks. There's a few more I could have gotten, but some other customers were quicker than me in snatching them up out from my shopping cart, those sons of bitches. So I'm shit out of luck on those. But you know what? Boxing Day is coming up. And depending on where the COVID alert is on the chart on that day, I'm definitely going to go to all my favorite record stores and, go nuts. So yeah, there you go. But in the meantime, here's what I got. So first one is a new release. I believe it came out this year, and it is a new vinyl. It is Judgment Night right here, the classic 1993 hip-hop metal hybrid rap rock record, I guess, the first of its kind. Before, Run DMC and, Aerosmith, they did it back in 85 or 86, I think. But this is like the one that really popped. The soundtrack is actually more popular than the actual movie. And this is from Music on Vinyl. And they said it's a limited edition, 5,000 numbered copies on flaming vinyls. And on this record, you have, Cypress Hill and Sonic Youth, House of Pain and Helmet, Run DMC and Living Colour, Ice-T and Slayer, De La Soul and Teenage Fan Club with the track Falling, which was the first single on it, and Cypress Hill again and Pearl Jam. So yeah, it is a great vinyl soundtrack. I was actually going to do a review last month, but I kind of lost the thread. I started it and kind of stopped. I bought this expressively for the review, but I'm still going to do it, but maybe later on. But for now, I still have the beautiful soundtrack right here. So there you go, Judgment Night. Then we're on to the used vinyl. First one being Breakin 2 Electric Boogaloo. Another hip-hop soundtrack added to my collection. Obviously, I have the first one. Who doesn't know about Breakin 2 Electric Boogaloo? It is a Canon production. Just look at it right here. All the people on this, all the artists. So yeah, Breakin 2, Electric Boogaloo right here. Then this was a total blind buy, another breakdancing movie. Have you heard of this one? That was the first time I've heard of this one. And it's called Body Rock right here, starring the sexy Lorenzo Lamas. Oh my God, so sexy. Vicky Frederick, Cameron Dye. Like I said, it's like another kind of like breakdancing movie. But there's actually really good 80s song on this one. One in particular from David Lasley titled Teamwork. And I posted it on my Instagram if you want to go check that out. It is really banging. It's been in my head since I've heard it. So yeah, Body Rock. There you go. Then another blind buy, School Days. I believe it is the musical from Spike Lee back in, I want to say 1988. Is it 88? Something like that. But yeah, this was a blind buy. I had to, there's a minimum of what you can buy. money-wise on their website. So there's a threshold of $10. If you go under it, you have to pick something else just to be able to like get the ones you want. So I must admit this was bought only because I needed to up the the amount on the website. But it's a movie I wanted to see. I've heard of it, I know of it, so I'll probably watch the movie before listening to the soundtrack. I feel like it might make more sense. So there you go, School Days. Up next, I have Leadbelly, which is a Gordon Parks film, which came out in 1975. It is about a black folk singer by the name of Huddie Ledbetter. And I guess his struggle in the music industry, how he came up and all that stuff. And I got it because it's Gordon Parks. I love the man, his work as a photographer, as a movie director. I mean, he gave us Shaft. If only he ever gave us Shaft, that would be it. But the man is such a breadth of a career, like it spans decades and all kind of facets: musician, photographer, filmmaker. So yeah, I can't wait to check out the movie. And then I got the Thomas Crown Affair, the first one. I saw the remake with Pierce Brosnan back in, I was in like the mid-90s after his first James Bond movie. I think he did that one with Rene Russo. It was quite good. So I thought, why not get the original, starring Steve McQueen and Faye Dunaway, a Norman Jewison film, fellow Canadian. So there you go, the Thomas Crown Affair. Then I got another classic from the 80s, Platoon. All songs from the 60s, Oliver Stone, obviously. This is like a greatest hits of all the 60s music you could ever want on a soundtrack, and it's on the Platoon soundtrack right here. Then I got the granddaddy of all the disaster movie in the 70s, and it is Airport, the movie that came out in 1970, with a huge cast of well-known actors, with Burt Lancaster, Dean Martin, George Kennedy. This was the first one. After that, there were so many disaster movies in the 70s, all thanks because of this movie that made like a shit ton of money. And there was like 4 sequels that came out of this as well. So there you go, Airport. And then, 2 classics. Any vinyl soundtrack collectors should have this in their collection, and now I do. And obviously Star Wars, and I got this for like $3. And look at this, beautiful right here, gatefold that opens. I mean, it's Star Wars. I didn't have any in my collection, so why not have this? And finally, when it comes to vinyl, the first movie ever I've seen as a human, as a young kid, and anybody my age probably is the same answer. If you say, what is the first movie you ever saw? Well, it is E.T. right here. E.T., the extraterrestrial, a Steven Spielberg joint. John Williams. I mean, you have to say more about E.T.? I don't think I do, right? So there you go, E.T. And as I usually do when I end these things, I show you the latest Fangoria issue I got in the mail, and this one is coming from the new management at the magazines. We weren't too sure if it was coming back because there were some issues behind the scenes, but they figured it out and they found new buyers for this. And we got a new issue. This one is volume 2, number 9, right here. And I'm going to show you a little bit in it. Freaky, the new movie coming out from Happy Death Day director. What's his name again? I can't remember. It's coming out with Vince Vaughn is in this. It's like a body switch movie. In there we have a conversation with possessor Brandon Cronenberg. We got Christopher Landon, the director, in Freaky, a conversation. We have a Candyman, like a little story about it. There's like pictures from 1992 we see on the set. A conversation with the rap group Clipping. I'll show you right here. This. So there you go. A bit of that. So there you go. So Candyman right here. There we go. And that is it. I'm so happy it came back. Still as expensive as ever, but that's how Fangoria rolls. but I'm very happy I got this in the mail. So that is it for my October-November 2020 DVD Blu-ray vinyl soundtrack update. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram, Reddit, and on Facebook. In the comment section below, let me know about your latest purchases, be it in the last few months or what you got on Black Friday. I got a ton of movies coming from Vinegar Syndrome and Dark Force Entertainment. I cannot wait to show you my hauls from each. So thank you for watching, and I'll say to you, ciao bye for now.